What's good, YouTube? You're back on S Motorsports. Alright guys, so for today I got a video for you to basically show you how I made my wheel cribs that I use on my cars, because I use them all the time and they come in super handy. So I kind of wanted to show you what I did. So these are custom made. It's basically just 2x4s. It's just cut and then they're basically staggered, every other going up, screwed together. That it's very simple. But what you got to do is, so I have mine set up as a square. So they are 14 inches long. So all of my 2x4s, it made it really easy. And so I could cut them all at the same length. So this way they're 14 as well as this way. That makes it really easy instead of trying to come up with, you know, so many of this way, so many the other way. I figured out the length that I needed. So 14 inches by however many are in here. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 boards basically at 14 inches long per wheel crib, and you need 4 of them. So I basically just went and bought a bunch of 2x4s, and then you also need to pick up some wood screws. Basically what I picked up is I ended up getting a number 9 by 2.5, and this is about the right length that you need. So if I show this, it's like the right length. It's perfect. That worked out really good. So basically, a couple tricks. You basically just start out, you lay 2 boards down, and then you keep crisscrossing them up. And I did, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. So 6 rows is 9 inches tall. And you would think, oh, that's not enough room for you to scoot under the car. 9 inches is perfect, because any higher and you're gonna have problems getting the car up onto these. The Camaro, for example, with all the wheel droop and stuff, it would be tough if I went even one more block. This is probably the highest that I would wanna go with the jacks that I have. All right, so if we get the close-up view of what's going on, again, these are the screws that I used. Those worked out really good. Like I said, you crisscross the screws. So like in this board that's underneath, the screws would be like this. And then this board, crisscross. And then the next board that would lay here, if I put another layer, the screws would be like this again. That way you're not hitting the screws when you're going up. And you definitely have to pre-drill all the holes. So if you got 2 drills, that works out nice. You can pre-drill it, then have the other drill to put the screw in. That works out really good. And again, like I said, these are 14 inches long in both directions, being square. That works out really nice. Again, they are 9 inches high, which is, I think, the perfect height. So as you can see, they're pretty simple. They stack nice in the corner. Definitely a worthwhile upgrade for your garage. Are they sturdy? Hell yeah. I have no issues putting the cars up on this. They're more than strong to support a car. I mean, I start the cars when they're up on these, no issue. It's rock solid. And it's, you know, it really didn't cost me that much. I think it cost me maybe like, you know, 50, 60 bucks. If you got any questions, make sure to hit me up in the comments, as I'll try and make sure that I get them answered. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty simple tool basically to use in the garage, and I use them all the time now that I have them made. And for whatever, you know, 60, maybe 70 bucks, I mean, they're way cheaper than buying like a race ramp or something. So till next time, guys, thanks for joining in. And if you haven't done so yet, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.